So, welcome back everybody. Prop Aviator here. Here's tonight's video. As you can see, if you remember in the last episode, I got the top end disassembled off the motor. I'm not very good at taking videos while I'm doing things, apparently. I really should have had a time-lapse setup for this, but oh well. It's kind of cool to see everything blown apart. This is as far down as I'm taking the motor, maybe with the exception of pulling the shift drum out. There's little tanged fasteners, I don't know. So yeah, here it is, all disassembled. There are thankfully no red flags that I've seen so far. This is the crank, two-stroke crank. Like I said in past videos, its segments are pressed together, and the bearings are all ball bearings. If you're used to four-stroke stuff, you'll notice that the rods on the big end are one piece. So there's a bearing in there that's, I think they're needle bearings that have been pressed in. Pretty neat design, especially for those of us that are used to, here's a better shot of that big end, especially for those of us that are used to, excuse me, four-stroke stuff. Splitting the cases was not really all that hard. Found a video on YouTube by the Triple Stuff guy that helped me out a lot. Audio was real low in that, but it was pretty straightforward. So I'll have to make a mental note when I start putting it back together to in order to be more careful and to take a video as I'm doing things. Now one thing, and I'll put up a picture here. But one thing that is a bit of a red flag, it looks like my top and bottom cases have come from different motors. Either that or they didn't clean the top. Because you can see this is just absolutely caked with thick oil and grease crud buildup. And this is pretty clean. So either somebody cleaned the bottom and didn't clean the top, or they're mismatched. I'm not aware of any way to determine if they're a matched set or not. Maybe there is a way and I just don't know. But yeah, this is as far down as I'm taking the motor, and the next video I guess will probably be cleaning the cases, and we'll get to disassembling the rest of the bike here before too long. Alright, so I fibbed a little bit. After the last video of the disassembly, I kind of got a second wind, and so I decided to pull the rest of the bike down. It's about 1:20 a.m. on, I guess, the morning of Thursday, December 28th, 2017. I went ahead and pulled it all apart just to get it ready. I'll probably take it down for powder coat this coming week. Powder coat seems to take a while every time I do something, so given that that's probably going to be the major time sink, I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Yeah, it's this is as far down as we're going. I got a big pile of crap over here. I got the forks and the gauges and the harness and all that noise. I've got a little clip of the steering bearing. Ever seen a motorcycle with self-centering steering before? So these are actually still flat ball bearings. You can see the races here that I popped out. Kind of unusual, not because I wouldn't expect it to come stock, but most bikes this age have had them updated to tapered roller bearings by now, which are really far superior. Anyway, I guess those are original to the bike. If you're interested, it's worth noting that the odometer shows right at 64, almost 6,500 miles. Who knows if that's the original odometer, if it's been rolled over or what. Given that they were two-stroke bikes, I don't think a lot of them built up a lot of mileage. Two-strokes aren't really known for their to be touring bikes. Anyway, so here we are. Here's the original triple clamp. Of course, the others still with the gauges there. But yeah, this is that's about as far down as we're going to take it. And from here on out, it's just reassembly. So stay tuned. Updates are probably going to slow down a bit now. At this point, it's going to be a combination of waiting on waiting on money and waiting on parts to get here. But yeah, till next time.